As you look around, you see another crewmate lying dead in a pool of blood 10 feet from you. Your head is severely throbbing and your side feels like something is broken. You touch your hand to your head and it's wet. You look down at your hand, trying to focus your eyes, and you see blood. You are certain that it belongs to you. You manage to fight through the pain and pull yourself up off the floor. You stumble your way over to a window and look out. A nebula is visible not far from the ship. This is definitely not our solar system. The Quantum Explorer was supposed to be the first ship to be able to travel faster than light, using its breakthrough quantum drive to fold space and instantly appear at a new location. The drive passed all safety tests. The last thing you remember is the captain engaging the quantum drive for the first time. The first test jump to a new point in space appears to have had negative side effects. How long have you been out? You find a medkit and treat your head wound, wrap your torso, and take some painkillers. Your vision is starting to improve, so you search the rest of the ship to find everyone on board is dead besides you. Everyone is dead. You let that sink in for a few moments. You make your way to the ship's bridge and find a computer terminal. The ship's artificial intelligence comes to life.
Hello, I am Ada, the voice-activated AI system of the Quantum Explorer. It appears that we are in a state of emergency. Communications are down. They will need to be repaired before we can find rescue. Is there anything I can do for you at this time?
Ada, run a system scan and construct a command UI.
The interface is set up so that you can use your mouse to control the camera around the ship, as well as navigate the UI I have set up for you.
Welcome to Quantum Derelict. You are stranded on a ship that keeps jumping to different points of space-time as it and your sanity.
Restoring space. Quantum drive stable.
You are stranded on a ship that keeps jumping to different You are stranded on a ship that keeps jumping to different points of space-time as it and your sanity deteriorates. You manage to modify the 5 onboard drones to be able to perform tasks that they were not designed for. You can access your drones by selecting the Derelict and then selecting a drone in the radial menu to see its available tasks. Resources will be required for many tasks that are not available. Use what is around you in space at each jump to improve your ship. The only chance of survival is to keep improving your ship, defending it with your drone army and finding intelligent life to rescue you.
Quantum drive initializing. Restoring space. Quantum drive stable. Computing resources gained. These skills unlocked. Anomalies were detected during the last jump. Recommend running system diagnostics to assess situation. A new entry in your journal has been unlocked.
Classified documents from a Russian lab have reported that extended time with the element known as Quantum 54 is said to have some minor to major side effects on the human psyche. Scientists and lab assistants have reported that they have been experiencing nightmares that all seem to focus on similar subject matter. They have reported 3 suicides in the lab since they have started prolonged exposure tests to the materials. They are recommending to the Joint Quantum Explorer Task Force that shielding be added to the reactor to prevent the particles they have discovered that the material emits when it's being activated. Little is known about the particles at this time, but thick lead shielding seems to
Psych evaluation raises concerns. Be wary of your mental health.
Block their transmission, and it is deemed safe as nuclear power for use. Further research on the human brain and these particles will have to be conducted to fully understand why it appears to drive people insane. Whispers, the imagery, it is all too much. The entities stalking you have taken control of your mind, draining the last bit of sanity you had left. As you see the tentacles emerging from every dark corner of the room, you make your way to the console and press the self-destruct sequence. You laugh madly as the time ticks down. As you hear the ship's computer say,
3, 2, 1.
The quantum drive spins up and everything fades to black. The only sound is the sound of your laughter.
Quantum drive initializing.
You remember being on the edge of death, but you find yourself still alive and in a better situation. You run diagnostics and see that the ship has traveled back in time. It was theoretical that the drive was capable of time travel, but this ship seems to potentially detect destructive situations and revert back in time to save you. Your theoretical physics are very rudimentary, but you are not sure this is even possible. Another voice manifests in your ear. You feel as if your sanity is slipping away from you. None of this makes sense, but you decide to keep forging ahead as many times as it takes to try to get off this god-forsaken thing.
Restoring space. Quantum drive stable. A new entry in your journal has been unlocked.
Testing from a Swedish lab has concluded
A new entry in your journal has been unlocked.
a theory that it may be possible for Quantum 54 to allow for time travel. Scientists were able to transmit photons back in time by up to 5 minutes. This research is heavily classified as the implications could be staggering. Currently in secret, government officials all over the world are working on banning the pursuit of this technology while working on it in secret black sites. A top theoretical physicist from the United States, Dr. Ian Black, has warned that use of this technology, even in the minor, could have major implications on our reality. The multiverse theory is not a mature field of study, and we have no idea what complications could arise from a paradox.